It's day 2 of the transfer portal window for all FBS college football players, and we just found out today, December the 6th, that former 5-star recruit and former West Virginia starting quarterback JT Daniels has decided to enter the transfer portal. Pull up a chair, sit back, relax, and let's talk about it. What is up, college sports fans, Big 12 fans, and fellow members of Mountaineer Nation? This is Cougs, and welcome into another edition of Cougs' Corner. Pull that chair up and let me serve you up this shot of top-shelf college football content. On tap in this episode, we will be talking about the impact of JT Daniels transferring out of the West Virginia program. Before we get into it, as you can see, I'm not in my normal corner. I'm actually driving for work today, so I'm on the road, not going to have time to get into my normal studio and record this. But I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the news today about JT Daniels leaving the Mountaineers program. I'll be honest with you. This is not a surprise to me. I kind of expected this. Because we all know JT Daniels struggled down the stretch, ended up losing his starting job to Garrett Greene, and really regressed over the course of the season for whatever reason. I have sworn up and down that he has gotten injured, and either he or the staff were hiding an injury because they didn't want it to impact his future NFL draft status. But according to the message boards, according to media members that cover West Virginia, their sources close to the program and close to JT Daniels all say he was not injured. So that brings us to the question, why did he struggle so much down the stretch? Was it a mental issue? Was he getting rattled in the pocket because he took a major hit at some point? Had he lost confidence in himself? Had he lost confidence in his teammates? Were there locker room problems? All of these are questions that more than likely we will probably never know the answer to. And that's fine. We don't necessarily have to. JT nor the staff owes us an explanation. But with that being said, I do not think this is going to be that big of a blow to the team because, like I said, they had already moved on from Daniels anyway. For whatever reason, the JT Daniels, what I call the JT Daniels experiment, did not work out. Like I said, we don't know why. But for whatever reason, it just didn't work out. I wish JT Daniels nothing but the best. I hope he's able to land somewhere, be a starter, have a successful last season of college football, and go on to the NFL. I mean, I have no issue with that. I have no ill will toward JT Daniels. I feel like he represented West Virginia with class. I feel like he did things the right way. I have no reason not to believe that. That being said, I feel like it's best for the program to move on as well. Look to the future. Look to Garrett Greene or Nico Markel, whoever that may be. We know it's not going to be Goose Crowder, because Goose Crowder has to also enter the transfer portal. And that, again, is not a surprise either because Goose had really not been given an opportunity or had not earned the opportunity, however you want to look at it, to get a lot of playing time. So he's probably looking to move on somewhere where he can see the field or has a better chance of seeing the field. So it looks like the West Virginia staff has decided to either go with Garrett or Nico or someone else. Maybe they go out and get another quarterback out of the portal because there's a lot of quarterbacks in the portal. A lot of them. A lot of big-name quarterbacks as well. People like Devin Leary from North Carolina State, Brennan Armstrong from Virginia, people like Keaton Slovis from Pitt, a lot of big-name quarterbacks in the transfer portal, DJ Uiagalelei from Clemson. So there are options out there if West Virginia wants to go down that road, or do they decide they want to stick it out and stick with Nico or Garrett as their quarterbacks? And then they're bringing, we know they've got a commitment from 2023 quarterback Sean Boyle. Do they just look and have those three quarterbacks on the roster and leave it alone? It'll be interesting to see what move they make. I want to know, Mountaineer Nation, what do you think? Do you think the Mountaineers should go out and try to find a quarterback in the portal? Do you think they should stick with Nico or Garrett? What do you think they should do? Also, if you're not a Mountaineer fan, if you're an outsider, I want to hear your thoughts too. I always like to get the perspective of folks who are not fans. Hear folks who may not be wearing the gold and blue glasses. I want to hear your thoughts as well. So please let me know in the comment section your thoughts about JT Daniels moving on and entering the transfer portal. Now, another thing, the one thing that does surprise me here is I'm not sure how he's going to make this work because the way I understand the rules is JT Daniels doesn't have another transfer left without a special waiver from the NCAA. He's already used his one-time waiver when he went from USC to Georgia, and then he used his grad transfer waiver when he came to West Virginia. So he will need a waiver to transfer again. Now, the NCAA will probably grant him that waiver. And I think I read one article that says he may try to use his medical red shirt from the 2019 season. So we'll see. if he's able to succeed in doing that. And if he's not, what does he do? Does he decide to go down to the FCS level? Does he decide to retire and start coaching? It'd be interesting to see what happens with JT and what he ends up doing. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Folks, I'm trying to grow this channel here. One of the ways you can help me do that is support me financially. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can buy some Cougars Corner merch by clicking the link at the top of my description box or clicking one of the photos below of one of my merch items. That will also get you into my merch store as well. Or you can join Cougars Corner, become a channel member. Click the join button right below this video. There are several perks that come along with that. One of those perks is contests. I'm getting ready to do a Capital One Bowl Mania contest where you pick the winner of every bowl game, and the one who picks the most will win a $25 gift certificate or a gift card. Only channel members are eligible to win. So if you want to join that contest, hit the join button below, become a member of Cougars Corner today. If you want to support me for free, there's 4 ways you can do that. You can like this video. You can share it with your friends. Drop that comment below. And last but not least, subscribe to this channel. Help me get to 5,000 subscribers, which is my next major goal. So with that being said, I really appreciate you tuning in to this episode of Cougars Corner. And until the next one, Q Country Roads.